Alright, I'm going to have an unboxing and short review of the TechForce Speedster model Karambit knife, folding Karambit in multicam. So let's get this out of the box here. So, decent little box. Alright. So, I've had this knife for just a little bit, and it's a decent little knife. The multicam finish is halfway decent, maybe a little more bitmap than multicam, but a good finish nonetheless. I noticed right off the bat it has some nice jimping along the back, which really adds for grip. Now this is a Karambit knife, so it does have the ring, as you can see, although if you have a fairly large finger, don't plan on getting it past the, past your knuckle there. But an all-around good knife. Looks like it'd be pretty decent as a pain management tool also. Belt clip, I've worn it a few times. It's fairly sturdy. Not a big fan that the belt clip is the other way around. I prefer when I wear a folding Karambit to have the ring up in my pocket, and obviously, well, that's going to have the ring down. So, alright. So this is a spring-assisted Karambit, so one little touch and it pops right out. Gives you that nice hook bill. Seems to be a pretty sharp blade. Also has the thumb assist there for, I guess, if the spring ever did fail you. Jimping up the blade, so if you did want to grab it up there for any fine work, although this style of knife probably not going to be needed, you can do that. Nice block here for if you're using a forward grip, so your finger doesn't slide in. But as this is a Karambit knife, the design for the Karambit is to be used in a reverse grip, and of course that is a perfect little area to keep your hand from sliding down onto the blade. So, having said that, well, let's see how this blade works for cutting some paper. I'm not even sure how sharp this came from the factory. Oh, yeah, it's not a great. So, not a bad cut. These are not a super expensive knife. I want to say I paid in the range of $12 for this, $10 for this, just to give it a try. But all around, it seems fairly well made. Good texture on the grip. Lots of nice jimping. Also, this tool, if you know much about Karambit and this reverse grip, it can really be used as a pain management tool. So you can really get in and use this to apply pressure to the pressure points. If you grab it in the reverse, you have this point too. Although mainly, quick flip out. I prefer the reverse grip. And it's a pretty handy Karambit little knife. So for an inexpensive Karambit knife, we'll see how it holds up in the long run. But not a bad EDC. Although you do have to be careful because being a spring-assisted knife, may not be legal where you are. So check your laws on that. But it is pretty quick. One little tap, it pops out pretty fast. So again, that was the TechForce Speedster multicam Karambit.